BurgerTime is an arcade game developed and published by Data East in 1982. The game was very successful and was ported to a variety of home systems. It was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1987. The game stars hamburger chef Peter Pepper, who must construct hamburgers in a vertical maze while being pursued by evil food, Mr. Hot Dog, Mr. Pickle, and Mr. Egg. Peter Pepper builds hamburgers by walking across the ingredients, which causes them to tumble onto the buns below. He defends himself with a limited supply of pepper, which can stun his enemies. What's cracking, all you beautiful creatures? I'm Carl Asami, here with my identical twin brother and co-host,
Max Kal.
Yeah, that's right. And we're about to play some BurgerTime, a game that we admittedly aren't very good at, but it's a classic game nonetheless. What kind of experiences do you have with this game?
Not much. I may have played it once at many moons ago while we were on vacation. I think we were in Nevada in a hotel where they had a floor that was just filled with games.
Yeah, I've played this game quite a few times randomly at various arcades across California and Nevada, and yeah, I've always been kind of drawn to it. It's very simple, but it's very challenging as well. I don't know. I feel like I say that a lot about these old arcade games.
That's how they took your quarters.
That is how they took your quarters, man. Now we're playing the Nintendo version of the game. Admittedly, not the most arcade accurate port out there. I actually hear the Game Boy version is better in that regard. The gameplay is more arcade accurate, so I've been keeping an eye out for that at the various flea markets, and I haven't seen it yet. But let's go ahead and get this going. I want some hamburgers. I don't know about you.
Here's Peter Pepper, the protagonist of BurgerTime.
Yep. So Max, how do you like to order your burger? Do you like it rare, medium, well done?
Yeah, I like it in between, the medium area. Although occasionally I'll have a rare hamburger.
I like it as rare as they're willing to give it to me.
Oh.
Now that's a cool move you can do if they're on the ingredient you're walking across. Oh shit! You can cause them to tumble down with the food.
It's actually a very good way to rack up points.
Yeah. Difficult to arrange sometimes when you've got a mob of evil food after you, but
evil hot dogs, and I think that's supposed to be an egg.
Yeah, it's Mr. Egg.
Yeah, Mr. Hot Dog and Mr. Egg.
Oh no! I wasn't quite pixel perfect there.
That's probably the most challenging thing about this game is trying to align yourself with the ladders.
Sometimes, yeah, it looks like you can climb it, but you just not quite lined up right. Nice.
Yeah. So as you can see here, unfortunately, we have to resort to emulation when we record some of these games.
Yeah, I haven't found a capture card that I like for retro games yet, so we are using an emulator.
Which I don't have a problem with.
Now, have you ever been to a restaurant where they prepared burgers like this? I feel like the health inspector would have a field day if he came to this restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough game.
Oh.
We'll be lucky if we make it to the third screen of this game. I've never gotten past the third screen.
Yeah.
I think there are 6 altogether. And then the game loops. But
it's back there in the day when high score was the only important thing.
Yeah. And you couldn't fit a whole lot of levels in these games. You had kilobytes to work with.
Yeah. This actually was one of the first arcade cabinets that that allowed you to switch games. Like, I think it was re-released on the There's an arcade board that utilized cassette.
Oh yeah, I think it was called the Deco arcade board or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could when you launched the arcade cabinet, you would put a cassette that actually held the game, an audio cassette, and then it would load the game into the RAM for about. It would take like 3 minutes to load. Different time. It was considered kind of unreliable though, because cassette tapes are of course not the most robust form of holding important computer data.
No.
So it didn't last very long, but still pretty innovative at the time. You could switch out what game.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think there were about over 40 games that were made for it before they found a better method. I'm still stuck at level 1.
Yeah, can you imagine actually playing games off an audio cassette tape?
A lot of early game systems had to do that, though. Oh no!
There's
I got
that-
stuck at the ladder
yeah.
again.
That pixel perfect ladder climbing working against us. The sausages are the easiest to manipulate because they always want to climb ladders no matter what they're doing.
Yeah. It's actually one of the techniques to not necessarily beating this game, but being good at it is trying to manipulate the enemy's movements, which I haven't figured out yet.
Uh-oh.
Usually I just have these happy little accidents where I think they're gonna get me, but then
I'm
they
using my pepper.
move a... Sure have a lot of pepper though.
Yeah, I gotta start using it.
Me too.
I was trying to save it so I can try to utilize more pepper at the third screen because it's very difficult to get through the first part of that level without pepper.
Wow.
That's difficult.
I'm doing terrible.
It's kind of lame burgers. It's just got lettuce and... Uh-oh.
They're supposed to be, like fried chicken.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I like spicy chicken burgers.
Yeah, spicy chicken sandwich.
The
What was
crispy
that?
kind, actually.
You got stuck on the ladder again. I was holding up, but... I wonder if this D-pad's going out a little bit.
Yeah.
The gamepad I'm using is like almost 10 years old, I think.
Yeah. We need to get some more controllers here. Alright, let's see if I can finally get out of here.
Dude, these customers have been waiting a long time, Max.
Yeah,
You
Gordon
wouldn't...
Ramsay would be not pleased with me.
Alright, come on. We can make it to the third screen.
Oh,
We can do it!
yeah.
See, I personally... On my burgers, I always like bacon. I always like avocado,
Ooh.
guacamole.
Yeah, I love guacamole.
Yeah, gotta have onions. Grilled onions, preferably.
Those kind of look like onions.
Alright. Got a couple more hamburgers to
I don't
make
know
here.
if we're gonna get beyond this screen here.
Come on, Max. You gotta have faith. Ah, again, I got... this D-pad's not accurate enough. I swear, on the Nintendo version, when I'm playing on an actual system, I can get to the third level pretty consistently, but I might not do it here.
I panicked.
Ooh, that was rough. Should we go one more time?
Yeah.
Let's try to at
wouldn't
least
mind.
get to the third level here.
So when it comes to the fast food burger wars, what do you prefer? Since obviously the quality of fast food burgers is a little different compared
Yeah.
to good old diners.
I guess around these parts, In-N-Out and Five Guys is always good.
I don't think I've ever tried Five Guys.
They're good. They're different, but they're not. I wouldn't say they're better or worse than In-N-Out. They're just different. That was a really bad start on my part. Maybe we need to focus on the gameplay a little bit more.
I like talking about food.
I like talking about food too. Wendy's ain't bad.
Oh yeah.
I like that they don't freeze their meat ahead of time. Supposedly, that's what they say.
Yeah, we used to have one nearby here, but it closed down, and now we have to go all the way to the other town just to get a Wendy's burger.
And of course the Frosties. You gotta have the Frosties, man.
I used to get those all the time. Wow, I surrounded myself there. And I wasted all my pepper.
Not off to a great start, but we'll see. Go up the ladder. Go up the ladder. Here we go.
Yeah, I find In-N-Out Burger rather interesting in that they don't necessarily have a huge menu, but they have very good quality patties. Good fries, good shakes.
Love the animal style fries. Gotta add a little sriracha to that though to really set it up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Egg is in hot pursuit.
Yeah, if you're watching this video, get sriracha.
Yeah, get sriracha on your burger.
It will change your life.
Sometimes I'll straight just put it on some avocado and just eat that.
Yeah.
Nah, I was hoping to get both of them down that ladder, but I gotta get some better grouping on these enemies. Alright, they're a little better grouped now. I got more of a chance here.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this music here.
Yeah, this is the only song in this game. Dang, I messed up on the ladder again.
Barely made it out of there.
Yeah, really. I cut it a little close there. Alright. Come on, you punks.
I'll get the ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know what it has to do with making burgers, but it gives you points.
It's all diner food. You gotta wonder what Peter Pepper did to enrage all this food. Used up a lot of pepper there. I really should have saved it for the second level.
I don't know. Maybe they fell into the mutagen.
The turtle's mutagen.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm out of pepper. Oh
no.
Wow, I can't believe I did that to myself.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do well this time without the pepper.
Yeah, I wish you luck on the second screen if you make it there, because it's tough without pepper.
Has Peter Pepper ever starred in any other games?
I think he did star in one other game actually. Another kind of obscure game that didn't necessarily sell very well, so I don't remember what it is. I remember reading about it before.
Wasn't it about making sodas or something, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know. Unless you're thinking of like Root Beer Tapper, but
oh yeah,
that's a different game entirely.
Yeah, I don't think that's the one. Although that's also a good game.
Yeah, I'd like to get a copy of it. I've seen some collections that have it on there, but the rest of the games are always a bunch of games we already have in other arcade collections. I just found out this game is on a Data East collection for the Wii.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know there was a Data East collection for the Wii. I looked up the price before we did this video. It's like $60 to $90 now. It must have come
Oh.
out a little bit later and didn't have a lot of copies, but it's got a lot of good games on it. It's got this
Yeah.
game, it's got some other classics.
If we had that, then we'd be able to do a twin opinion video on this.
Yeah, we could do it properly.
Yeah.
It's also got Magical Drop 3, and I love that game.
Oh. Or was it 2? I don't remember.
Oh, pepper. Damn it.
Yeah, I think
This
we're
is
gonna
not
die
going
quickly
well.
here.
Yeah. I don't know. Focus. You got this.
This must be one of the only burger joints in which employees have to wash their feet as opposed to
Their hands.
hands.
Alright. It's my last chance for glory. Will the customers get their food in time?
Yeah, the feet adds extra texture to the.
Ah, my G-pad got stuck again. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to get some better controllers for our next video.
Let's see how long it lasts here.
Yeah, no pepper. Yeah.
Nope.
Well, you got it. You got it.
No. I panicked.
It just wasn't meant to be for this video.
Yeah.
Well, that was Burger Time. Unfortunately, we didn't do very well. It just does kind of make me hungry, though.
Yeah.
Hungry for more.
Although we're not done yet, Carl.
We're not done?
Yeah, because there's actually another version of BurgerTime that you can also play on Nintendo. New level layouts, new graphics, better music, better controls, stronger pepper.
What is the game, Max? What are we talking about here?
Well, Carl, we are talking about PizzaTime.
What?
Yep.
PizzaTime. Max, explain this.
Well, Carl, this is actually a ROM hack that was made back in July of 2015 by dougeff.
Dougeff.
Although this is actually the 2.0 version of the game, since he had to update it back in January to make it a bit more compatible, less game crashes.
So hopefully this won't crash on us. I've actually never played this game. I don't know how the gameplay changes affect anything. We're going into this blind. At least I am. Have you played this game at all?
I played it a little bit. You'd be surprised by it.
All right, let's check it out.
It's more than just a cosmetic change.
That sounds a lot more like the arcade, and I am running super fast. Holy cow!
Yeah.
It's Peter Pepper.
PizzaTime.
Peter Pepper, what have you done? You're drinking too much coffee, bro.
I hope it's just coffee.
Yeah, I hope it's just coffee.
Otherwise, you'll get fired for failing a drug test.
The latter seem more forgiving here. It doesn't seem like you have to be quite as lined up. So what kind of pizza am I making here? It looks like onions and pepperoni.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Get up there. Ah. These are some strange looking pizzas.
Very thick.
Yeah, the ingredients are way thicker than the crust. This must be like a Chicago deep dish pizza. Whew, that was risky. Yeah. This seems a lot more user-friendly than vanilla BurgerTime.
Yeah. Not sure who originally had ported BurgerTime on the NES. I don't think there are credits.
I don't think that game does have credits.
Yeah. Back during a time when developers had to use aliases.
Well, this game's very noob friendly.
And you are done.
Finish the first screen. What's your favorite kind of pizza, Max? What do you go for these days?
I'm more of a combo type of guy, but every once in a while I'll get an ultimate meat pizza with the sausage and the ham and pepperoni.
Oh god.
Oof. Those supposed to be anchovies?
Could be.
Not a whole lot of people like anchovies.
I like anchovies alright. It's been a long time since I've had them, but I like them alright. Things are getting dangerous.
Well, I think these are pizza pies as opposed to actual pizzas. Those are also bomb.
Yeah, I'm a fan of pizza pie as well.
Wish I had them more often.
Yeah, I'm the kind of guy who likes a little bit of everything on his pizza. I like having meat. I like having a lot of veggies. Just like the burger, you gotta have onions.
Oh, yeah.
Like to have a little kick to it. Heck, I've even been known to put avocado on there.
Oh yeah. Everything is better with avocado.
I think so.
Ah, I wanted the ice cream. I'm gonna catch up here.
This is a pretty fun ROM, actually. Not bad. Not a
Yeah.
bad ROM hack. There's definitely some thought put into this.
Yeah. Hopefully after I'm done with Mega Man 3, I hope to do more of these type of playthroughs.
Just different ROM hacks.
Yeah. Or variations of games that have been improved upon. Like PizzaTime. Ooh, I need more pepper.
So what's your favorite pizza joint in this area?
Yeah, when it comes compared to burger joints, I know far less about pizza than I do burgers.
You've got the Papa Murphy's pizza chain in the area. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I like them.
They're kind of the alternative to Papa John's.
Yeah, it's the take and bake variety of pizza, but they've got a ton of ingredients.
Yeah, I'm fine with them.
Yeah. Bacon, artichoke, chicken. Good stuff. I think that's what I've been getting lately. Well, at least I got to the third screen in this one.
Yeah.
That's a lot easier than... Oh no!
Finally, the appearance of Mr. Pickle.
Mr. Pickle has the hardest AI of all the enemies. He's pursues very, very closely.
Ooh, get the fries.
Gotta get some of his fries, yeah.
Oh, French fry pizza, though. That would be awesome.
French fry pizza. I'm skeptical, Max. I don't know.
It's potato on pizza.
Come on.
Actually, mashed potato pizzas would also be
That's
awesome,
right,
too.
Mr. Egg. Take that.
Oh, no!
Those pickles, man. They're dangerous. They don't mess around.
tired of being overlooked.
Good job, good job. So where can you find this this ROM hack, Max?
Same place where I got the Mega Man Improvement ROM hack, the romhacking.com. I mean, .net.
.net. It's important. Get the .net in there, otherwise you're not gonna find it.
Yeah, it's a very active community. They've been doing this for years, since the early days of the internet.
They have very active forums, from what I remember.
Yeah, I haven't signed up for them since I know absolutely jack squat about ROM hacking, but there's quite a few people in the community who are just there to chat and get the inside scoop of some of the new hacks that are being made right now. Oh, I'm a little...
Got a little distracted there.
Yes. Only a 3-layer stack this time. Ooh. Wanted to get the french fry. Let's see if I can group them. I'm out of pepper.
That's too bad. Those pickles, man. You like pickles? I know some people really don't like pickles.
I used to be afraid of pickles back when I was young, and most greens are always strange to kids.
Yes. That worked out.
But nowadays I love having a pickle.
Yeah, I'm a fan of pickle. Not so much on my pizza, but
Yeah,
definitely on my hamburger.
that's probably why Mr. Pickle is angry at us here.
Oh,
Deserves to be an ingredient.
Oh. I panicked there. I'm not used to the speed either, but that's okay. Oh, game over. Game over, man.
If I can do this without pepper. Oh.
Ah.
I couldn't align myself with the ladder.
Gotta manipulate that enemy movement. Oh, yeah. Nice. Good job.
Good job, Peter Pepper.
I'm rooting for you, Max.
Oh. Come on, align yourself with the ladder.
Man, they did not cover this in culinary school at
damn it.
all. Ugh.
I really wanted that ice cream.
Anyway, that was pizza time.
Yeah.
Yeah, very solid ROM hack. It doesn't change too much about the game, but it does make it a bit more playable for beginners. The original BurgerTime is a pretty hard game. Pretty difficult game. Harder than I even remember it being.
Yeah, but it's fun with a group of players to compete with.
You can find BurgerTime all over the place, and it goes for like $5 these days. It was a pretty big seller back in the day. They did a lot of copies, so
big mass production.
if you're interested in the game, it's pretty easy to find. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. We thank you very much for watching. I guess stick around and
hopefully I'll do a follow-up to Mega Man.
yeah, the new part of Mega Man is coming. A new episode of Twin Opinions getting worked on right now. Roller games for the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's going to be an interesting one. If you've never heard of it, it's kind of a strange beat-em-up skating hybrid, and based on an actual roller derby promotion that existed back in the day.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Something different.
All right, well, until then,
let's get some lasagna.
Lasagna?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Twin Opinion cares about your opinion, and your participation keeps us alive. So share your comments, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. You can also find Twin Opinion on Facebook or visit our website at asamiarrow.com.